He left for the love of the Gambia. He left for the sake of Africa.
The Gambia awaits a new political era, hours after the country's authoritarian ruler Yahya Jammeh flew into exile. Despite a whirlwind 24 hours, life in the capital Banjul appeared normal on Sunday. Pressure from neighbouring West African states finally forced Jammeh to step down after his election defeat in December.
Today I'm happy, man. Yeah, because President Jammeh, they're gone out. Right now, everybody's calm down. We are happy today,
This man also expressed joy at Jammeh's departure. The situation in Gambia was like being in jail. Now he's left us, there is freedom. Under Jammeh, we suffered. The unpredictable Jammeh departed for Equatorial Guinea late on Saturday. His successor, Adama Barrow, who remains in Senegal, has said he will return to the Gambia to take charge soon.
Really, we are really relieved because initially we all thought if we stay here, we'll die because we did not know the situation of the country. Everybody was scared. We all have to run away with our family, leave our things behind and all that. But then fortunately for us now, all of it is gone. Now we are all relieved, and then we also want to come and celebrate together with our new president.
Absolutely, I'm very happy about the day we get our independence from a terrible dictator like Yahya Jammeh.
When Adama Barrow come in, we expect him to build lot, and those who run away from Gambia here, our fellow Gambian people, our brothers and sisters, we expect them to come back very soon and work together as one family, as one nation.
And Gambia's new president says long-term and defeated leader Yahya Jammeh is expected to leave the country soon to live in exile. Adama Barrow made the comment just hours after Jammeh announced on state media that he would be ceding power. Barrow says he believes Jammeh will head for Guinea within the next few hours. Barrow has been staying in Senegal for his own safety. Now, he was inaugurated at the Gambian embassy in Senegal on Thursday. The new president says he will return to Gambia once a security sweep has been completed. A region of force threatened to intervene after Jammeh, who has held power for 22 years, refused to step down after disputing the December elections. Crossing over to Leesburg, and Mr. Lawrence Freeman from the African Desk Executive Intelligence Review, thank you so much for being with us. Well, is this a good sign? Do you think that the former president will actually depart the country? And how do you see this actually happening?
We're now, I think, getting closer and closer to the point where the current president will be leaving the country. I think that the efforts and leadership of Nigerian President Buhari were very effective in moving this process forward. And I think it shows that the African continent, the African Union, African leaders can actually work together to solve these problems and don't need to have a Western military regime change force come in and disrupt and cause chaos inside the African nation.
So is this an improvement? Is this a positive step? Although we did see the African Union and meeting with the French official, and you said that at least we don't see the military intervention by Westerners. But do you think the hand behind it perhaps still coming out of Paris? Or no, this is a total African Union independent decision, and that they have actually found their own independence in order to keep peace on the continent?
I think we're moving in that direction. When you're dealing with Africa, which are still many poor countries, many fragile countries, the West is very much involved. You have the United States. The Obama program was pretty much a disaster for Africa. You have the French military interventions all over West Africa. And of course, you have the IMF and World Bank, who do nothing to help the African countries economically develop, as opposed to the Chinese, which are building infrastructure. So the West is probably still there, probably still has a hand, but I'm personally encouraged, I think we all should be, that this was a more involvement of African leaders. As I said, the president of Nigeria, Buhari, was involved. He was an ex-military man. And I think the African countries acted in an appropriate way, did not actually engage in military combat, but used the pressure and the coherence of the continent to enforce results of an election. And I think that's encouraging news for all of us.
Thank you so much for being with us out of Leesburg, Mr. Lawrence Freeman from the African Desk Executive Intelligence Review.
Carrying his trademark Quran and staff, Yahya Jammeh prepares to leave the Gambia, a country he has ruled for 22 years. Before he left, he had one final message for his country.
I believe in the importance of dialogue and in the capacity of Africans to resolve among themselves all the challenges on the way towards democracy, economic and social development. It is as a result of this that I have decided today, in good conscience, to relinquish the mantle of leadership of this great nation with infinite gratitude to all Gambians.
His decision ends a political crisis that has engulfed the country since December, when he refused to recognize his loss in the presidential election and cede power to Adama Barrow.
Today is a very, very important day for the Gambia. 22 years is a long period. And Gambians this time, we are united to make this change.
Jammeh finally agreed to stand down when it became clear he faced a regional military intervention. Soldiers from Ghana, Nigeria, and Senegal entered the country earlier in the week, backed by tanks and warplanes. Jammeh initially accepted his electoral defeat, but then changed his mind and refused to cede power. Fearing a bloody conflict, tens of thousands of Gambians fled to neighboring countries for safety. Now they're returning home. The former dictator is heading to Equatorial Guinea, where he will spend his years in exile.